Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick video on a couple of the trades that I'm currently on and a couple that I will be looking at to see if these key levels start to break. But before I do that, just want to remind you of the scholarship that we announced yesterday. It's the fourth time we've done this now. There's no catch to it. All it is that you just come down here, apply now, and what you've got first prize is to enter my 10-week course, which is valued at $3,000. And if you are successful, you will also then get access to $3,000. Thank you to our partners here at Moomoo. They will fund you. They will put $3,000 into your Moomoo account, and then you can start trading straight away. And the idea of that is instead of me just giving you the fish, I'm teaching you how to fish, where to fish. Then I'm going to give you all the bait in the world so that you can go out there and start catching the fish. All right. So just a reminder, I'll put the link in the description if you want to apply there. The cutoff is the 29th of September, so you've got to the end of this week. All right, so let's get cracking. So first of all the big hype happened, okay? And I just want to teach you about psychology right now because you're seeing everyone starting to talk about Appen right now, and it's getting a bit hot, etc. You've got to remember there are professional traders and people like myself that have been on this for a while. You know, personally bought it at 28 cents in the position account. And then as I talked about in the YouTube and then the other YouTube and then the other YouTube at 40 cents, here at 40 cents, right up here for it smashed up, here at 80 cents. And then again, talking about that it's going. But the thing is, that was down here. Now we're up at a very key level right now. So you got to think about someone like me. I'm nearly sitting on 10x gains from my original entry there. Whereas you're thinking, oh my God, this thing's got so much more upside right now. And you're probably right. It could do in the long run, but it depends if you're trying to make money in the short term or if you're trying to make money in the long term. Because right now, if you were to buy now, you're buying at resistance, and you don't buy at resistance. You buy when we break through resistance. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here, right here, first of all, you've got this big gap right here. And a lot of traders will be targeting this gap fill for a TP. That also happens to align with this major support, which will now be resistance. So you've got to remember there is a lot of trapped money in here. Buying, all this buying. Okay, a lot of money trapped in here that if they didn't have a stop loss because it gapped down over here and they're still holding. Okay, so all of that supply will come online here. So I highly doubt we're going to punch through it straight away, especially when we are extremely overbought. Okay, getting a bit of bearish divergence, things like that. You know, you would expect at least a bit of a pullback here. So you've got to realize that if you're buying now, you're probably going to get some short-term pain. Do I think this has legs to the upside? Yes. But I think there will be a short-term pullback first. Okay, so just the reason why I think it's a major bottom, a couple of reasons, which I explained on the YouTube video a couple of months ago, is that this here is a triangle. Okay, and triangles only appear before the final actionary wave, which means the final move happens after that. Okay, so triangle here, and you've come down there. This down here is also what's called, so this here is a breakaway gap. So it broke over support, major support. This here is a breakaway gap. It broke over major support. This here is what's called an exhaustion gap. Okay, exhaustion gap is when it finally, they happen to the upside as well. Okay, they often happen to the upside like that. And it's the final move, and it often happens in an overbought or oversold territory. And you can see down here, we were extremely oversold in that, and also on the weekly. Okay, so extremely oversold on the weekly after your triangle. So that once then we put in that double bottom, that's when then I was able to grab my entry. Okay, and you're probably thinking, how did you get the bottom? Well, I didn't get the bottom because the bottom was 26 cents. Okay, I got it once it changed market structure off here. So I identified the double bottom, I identified the exhaustion gap, I identified that we're in the last actionary wave, and then I just took an entry. From there, we had our first move up, and then we corrected for our wave two, and then we're off. Like I talked about with volume, you can see there's been extreme volume here. And let me zoom out again so you can see. Look at the volume that's been coming in. So you can see here, not much, and look at the volume that's coming in here now. And you can see here on this move here, nice increase in volume on this move. So that's beautiful. Volume's supporting it. Lower in volume for the decline. So that means lower volume's not supporting that. Now you can see nice increase in volume. Starting to taper off a little bit now, but volume is supporting the move. Craig, who's our FA specialist at Master of the Markets, he did an FA story on Appen a couple of months ago as well, back when it was down here at 60 cents. And he talked about the fact that it's got a turnaround story in it as well. And the fact that they had proven, the reason why they got smashed is because they had all these massive profits, massive drop in profits, because they used to have big clients like Facebook and Google, etc. And then all of a sudden they started taking that work internal. So they lost all of their big clients, which was 80% of their revenue. What he identified with the MTM students here is that they've actually proven that they can be profitable without these ones. And that was the first sign which is why it shot up here. Okay, so it was after the report, and they've actually proven they can be profitable without these things. And that's why then it's got the turnaround story aligned with the TA. That's it. A lot of people think TA and FA versus each other. No, you're supposed to complement each other. Use them together. And that way you can actually get these beautiful entries using your charts that also have an FA reason why. Personally, I think this will still come up. I just wanted to point out to you guys that, someone like me, I'm up nearly a 10x, and here, more than double just in the trading account just recently from this breakout as well. Like, traders are going to be looking, they're sitting on some great profits, and that's a matter of a couple of weeks. You got to realize that they're going to be probably looking to take some profit around here. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. I think if you've got a long-term outlook, probably wait for a pullback, but yes, I still think it has more legs. I think it can come up to that $5-6 range. Don't think it's going to go back to $40, no, but I think it can go back to $5-6 range. But I'm talking years, not days, weeks, months kind of thing. So just wanted you to realize that. Okay, now PBH, I've been joking around this one with Shaq for a little bit as well. Back when we were down here, talked about the fact that it was going to double bottom and then shoot up. I'll just show you that now. Okay, so this here, Shaq didn't miss, he just got fouled out. So he's back in the paint, ready to dominate. PBH still got massive signs of bottom here. Watch closely. And then this is what I talked about when it was coming up, that it would come down and fill this gap and then go up from there. Okay, so stop was below 50 cents. So from there, you can see we've come up, we've broken out here, which you can see here. Nice little break and retest. And now we've come up to another zone. So we're coming up to the gap fill, and again, there's all this trap money in here. So you got to remember, if we come up past that, that's telling you that all these guys are happy to hold, or they've already exited. Okay. Then there's not really much of a barrier to the next one, which is up around here, and then these kind of areas here. So you start looking for it. Okay. So this one, change market structure. We're coming into the next moment. At the moment, beautiful volume coming in off that move up. Showing massive signs of bottom in here as well, like I talked about. So as long as it stays above, 62, it's very bullish. As long as it stays above 54, it's bullish. Okay, so as long as we hold our market structure, we're okay. We just don't obviously want this resistance. We want it to stay support. No, we don't want it to lose that level now. Okay. Yeah, so PBH looking really good. I'm off about 50-60% on it. It's just waiting to see if it can keep going as well. RSH is another one that I've just taken an entry on at 3 cents here. Okay, on the change of market structure, showing some beautiful buying volume coming off here. Got bullish divergence coming into this low. All I needed to do is change market structure, and it would be through here, which hopefully we'll do this week. And then I would have as a higher high, higher low, change of market structure, back through major support, which flipped to resistance, change of market structure back through there, liquidity grab, bullish signals, which is at a major low level as well. Okay, so RSH looking very good. Just need to see that one bounce up there. This POL is one that Craig, our FA guy, has brought to our attention. And then Cam, our head of platform, has a scanner that finds stocks that are kind of look to be taken off, and at the moment it's working pretty well. I'll show you one that he pulled up last week that had the absolute ripper on yesterday. But he's got this one. He's got the FA looking good, and also Cam Scanner has picked it up as well. And now looking at the technicals, it's not looking too bad. It's looking like a resistance to support flip. Volume's really starting to come in at the end here. A bit of bullish divergence. So it's really early days to know, but it's definitely one that I'm keeping an eye on and watching to see if it can go. It's a really small kind of one, but yeah, just waiting for a bit more data. But you could have a nice little double bottom off here, and then yeah, but I really want to see it start to break out above here, because then you know that you're getting out of this consolidation zone. But just thought I'd let you know that it's one that's come up on both our FA and scanner as well. Another one I'm eyeing off is NMT. All right, so down here, what I'm waiting for is change of market structure through here. Okay, you can see support, 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 become resistance, resistance, resistance. Here would be a change of market structure, getting through. You can have a stop below there if it goes. And that one there, and it's showing bullish divergence. So you've got a bullish divergence from that low to that low, and then from that one to that one as well coming in. And now you can see this recent move has come up on pretty good volume. And then you can see this move down that pretty much came back has come down lower in volume, which is a good sign. So it's showing some definite good signs here. I just want to see the change of market structure through there. And UB, that will be another good one. These are in the recycling batteries, so your lithium batteries and stuff. So if you guys are bullish on the electric vehicle space, you're going to have to recycle those batteries somewhere, aren't you? And that's something like this one. So if you zoom out and you look at the big picture, it's been absolutely smashed. Okay, absolutely smashed. And if you look back on history, when you guys were all bullish on it, we were very overbought. And you're not looking at it now, and what are we? Very oversold on the monthly. This is where you get your upside. When you're oversold on the big time frames, not the other way around. You guys keep getting into them here. No. You want to get into them when they're down here. These smart money look when no one else is looking, but don't just buy. You wait for the change of market structure, and that's what I'm looking for. So if I get a change of market structure there, that's telling me the trend has moved from a downtrend into an uptrend, which is what I want. Okay, another one, EIQ, which has broken out. So resistance, resistance, resistance. We've broken out. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a retest now. So if we can pivot off here and go, I've got it coming up to a target of around here, which is your 1.618 aligned with your 382. Should have a nice run up to there as long as it holds its market structure. So right now, as long as it holds above there, it's bullish. I want to see it pivot off here. If it does that, we're eventually selling higher, keep buying higher, and just ride that trend until she comes up. Okay, so I'll be looking for a pivot off here today or this week. And then as long as we hold it and we keep going, then I'll be looking for a target up around that area there. But another one, again, beautiful volume coming in. You can see volume came in on the up move. You see we've based here for 3 years, literally September to September. So exactly 3 years we've based after a massive run. That's what happens. Anytime we cool off, now we should be going the next run again. Okay, volume you can see is coming in, supporting the move. Yeah, looking really good on that one as well. Keep an eye on USL here. So you can see what we had here was a nice little break and retest. All right, we've had a change of market structure. We were in a downtrend here, change of market structure up, and now we're about to hopefully break up and continue from there. So keep an eye on USL. Silver miner should keep heading up that way as well. Another one keep an eye on is weight. So this one here has had its 5 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're getting our A, B, C, and this is where I'm looking down around this area here. So this is where the buy should step in right here. So all I need to do is see the buy step in. It's looking like we're getting a bit of a doji right now. If we can bounce off here and go, then that is the beginning. That's what's called a leading diagonal. ABC, then you're going to get the wave 3 public participation. Again, beautiful volume coming in. Looking very good. You can see it's been in a downtrend, and now we're moving hopefully into a thing. But right now, that's a trend up. We need to see it pull back and then go. If it does that, you beauty. Craig really likes the FA on WNX. I'm just waiting for the chart to align on it, which is, again, it's showing the signs. Like, look at this beautiful volume coming in. It's showing the signs of accumulation. I just need to see it get above here. So if we can get above that 3 cents, this here will be your exhaustion gap. You're coming up, filling that, and then that will be a major bottom on that one. So yeah, it's showing some good early signs. You got bullish divergence off that last low there. I just really need to see it, the technicals align with that FA and really start to come up as well. So if that can do that, then another cracker. And I'm just going to end with a couple of gold miners, guys. So RRL, I pointed out a little while ago, and the fact that they had their gold hedged for a number of years, which is why it's been an underperformer. It's now unhedged, which means they can actually take advantage of the gold price. So I think they had locked it in at, let's say, $2,000, and now it's $3,000. So obviously their profitability. This here looks very much like a leading diagonal. Okay, expanded diagonal, then your ABC. And then this here, wave 1, ABC, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and then we should be coming up. I'm just waiting for it to break above here. If it gets above there, then that is a beautiful accumulation with a spring. And then that is your base. It's looking very good, like volume supporting it, showing all the signs of accumulation. I'd be very shocked if it's not. But again, I've been shocked before. I always do the judgment of when I buy something, I almost always want to have to justify myself to the judge. Okay. But so I took it because of this, not just, oh, it looked like it was in accumulation. You know, I have to have a whole abundance of reasons why I've taken it, where when I'm wrong, I'm almost shocked. And if you take that checklist and you take that mindset, you'll have more wins than losses, because you're not just gambling. You know, you're stacking the chips in your favor and you're becoming the casino. And that's what I always teach my students at MTM, is that you can't expect to win every trade. Just like a basketball player can't expect to get every shot in the basket. It's not about that. But it is about taking high probability shots. It is about taking high probability trades. Okay, so get that open look instead of trying to take a 3 with 4 people on you. Unless you're bloody Kobe Bryant that has member mentality and can drop that shit, and you got the experience and you think you're a GOAT, then don't be trying. Okay, just play it safe. Take the open looks, nice easy ones where you're like, well, of course I'm taking that shot. I had a wide open 3. You know, so you got to always have that mentality and that mindset. But yeah, that's what I'm keeping an eye on, guys. Hope that helps, and I will catch you on the next one. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Take care, everyone.